Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a high-stakes battle. It's a war raging deep inside AI data centers, a secret conflict over the networking fabric that's going to define the future of artificial intelligence itself. Okay, so let's get right into it. You know this AI revolution that we're all watching unfold? It isn't just about some clever algorithms or fancy code. It's really powered by these massive, sprawling clusters of GPUs. And the network that connects them all, the very veins of these new digital brains, has become the most critical and honestly the most fiercely contested battlefield in the entire tech industry. You see, for years, the whole game in data centers was what we call scale out. You just add more servers, right? Simple. But for the gigantic models that power modern AI, that just doesn't cut it anymore. The game has totally shifted to scale up. So think of it less like a city with a bunch of separate houses and more like one single colossal skyscraper. You're building one vertically integrated supercomputer. And that means the speed of the connection between the GPUs inside, well, it's everything. Any little delay, any bottleneck at all, and the whole system just grinds to a halt. And so, three major factions have pretty much emerged to fight for this multi-billion-dollar prize. First up, you've got the entrenched king, NVIDIA's InfiniBand. It's the mature, super low latency standard that's dominating right now. And believe me, NVIDIA is fortifying its kingdom with every single GPU it releases. Then you have the ambitious challenger, Ethernet. Yeah, the same standard we all know, but now it's being totally supercharged for AI. And finally, there's a kind of rebel alliance, Ulink. This one is led by NVIDIA's biggest rivals, and they're trying to create an open alternative. Though building a brand new standard from scratch is a huge challenge. But here's the thing. The long-time standard, the tech that connects pretty much every office and home network on the entire planet, is now making an incredibly aggressive play to conquer this high-performance AI market. Led by the networking giant Broadcom, Ethernet has just fired a massive shot across the bow of its rivals. And let me be clear, this is not just some little update. This is a declaration of war. And this is Broadcom's new weapon. It's a chip they call the Tomahawk 6, and its main feature is this absolutely staggering number, 102.4 terabits per second of total bandwidth. I mean, that is an almost incomprehensible fire hose of data. It's designed for one thing, to feed the insatiable hunger of modern AI clusters. This is the kind of firepower they're bringing to this fight. So you're probably wondering, how is that insane level of power even possible, let alone efficient? Well, the key is a technology called co-packaged optics, or CPO for short. In simple terms, what this really means is they're integrating the components that send data as light directly onto the main chip. This move drastically cuts down on power use and signal loss, two of the biggest headaches when you're trying to build these massive AI supercomputers. It's a really big engineering leap. So here's the crucial point. This is not just another incremental upgrade. No way. This is a purpose-built arsenal designed specifically to attack InfiniBand's dominance. It has the raw bandwidth. It uses advanced signaling tech that puts it right on par with NVIDIA's very best stuff. And its use of CPO shows it's built for what's next. The strategic goal here couldn't be clearer. Invade that low-latency, high-performance world of AI and take the crown. But this is where the strategy gets really fascinating. Just as the battle is heating up, right as Broadcom unveils its most powerful weapon ever, it makes a completely surprising move. It quietly steps down from the leadership board of the Ulink Alliance, the very group that was set up to dethrone NVIDIA. So you have to ask, why on earth would it do that? This wasn't a retreat. No. This was a brilliant strategic pivot. It's like a game of 3D chess. By stepping down from the board, Broadcom gets the freedom to build its own superior standard, completely free from the alliance's schedule. But by staying in the group just as a member, it gets a crucial information advantage. It can keep an eye on what its rivals are doing. And most importantly, this move positions Broadcom as a neutral arms dealer, ready to sell its amazing tech to everyone, even the other members of the Ulink Alliance. And this, right here, perfectly illustrates their new position. See, they're not a soldier in someone else's army anymore. They are a cold, calculating hunter, just sitting back and watching. They're basically letting their rivals in the UA-Link alliance do all the hard work, and if that alliance shows any sign of weakness, any sign of failure, Broadcom will be perfectly positioned to just swoop in and grab control of the entire market. Okay, so all of this maneuvering leaves the battlefield in a pretty fascinating state. The whole landscape is now this complex mix of powerful forces. You've got NVIDIA's InfiniBand fighting tooth and nail to defend its kingdom. You have Ethernet, led by Broadcom, launching this powerful assault. You've got the UA-Link alliance gambling that it can rally the whole industry around its open standard. And then you have the real wild card, the hyperscalers like Google and AWS, who have enough power and money to just pick a winner or maybe even build their own path. The balance of power is officially completely up for grabs. Which leaves us with a final, really provocative question. For decades, Ethernet has been, everywhere. It's reliable, but maybe a little unexciting. Now, with this bold new strategy and this powerful new tech, is it about to stage a stunning coup? Is Ethernet, the old king of networking, about to return and claim the newest, most valuable throne in all of technology, the heart of AI? The war has only just begun.